What is good, everybody? I hope y'all are off to a good ass start to your day. We're out here just in the business trying to get some fucking deals done, get some shit assigned. I'm about to call a buyer for Vermello. That is the dude that was a football player from yesterday. He said he wants to pass on the deal. I'm gonna just tell him that we're selling it as a subject to now. See if there's any way that we could get that done. If not, we have another buyer that we already basically are at the price that he needs it at. So we're just trying to get this guy back on the phone. But you guys got to learn how to create solutions for these buyers, and that's how you guys are going to get, or for these sellers, and that's how you guys are going to get more deals done. So this deal in Irvington, if you guys were listening to the conversation yesterday, sellers going into bankruptcy. So it's already been filed. It's going to take about 10 months for it to get done. So she technically, if she sells the house right now, she's fucked. Like she literally is not going to get a dollar. All of it's going to the bankruptcy. So what we're doing, we found a solution where if we subject to it, we take over the existing mortgage, give her 5 grand for moving expenses, and then basically give her the 40 grand that she was going to get anyways at closing. We just worked in a price reduction because she thought that she owed more than she does. She thought it was 38 grand for the bankruptcy court, but it's only 13 grand. So we're technically already getting a price reduction with that. Mortgage is at 105. So we're basically, by delaying her getting that 40 grand until May, she's basically going to actually get the 40 grand now, which is going to help her. And then the buyer's now going to want this deal because it's a good deal and he doesn't have to put all of his money into it at once. So the cash he was going to put into it plus the rehab, he can now keep for another deal, and now all he has to do is either refinance, sell it in May, or just take another 40 grand and give it to her in May. And he's basically getting it at the price he wanted it to. We'll make a 15 grand assignment fee, 50-50, 7,500 a piece, and everyone's happy. So we'll see what happens with him. But this football player, Terrell, I'm about to hit him up right now. I'm going to just see where he's buying because I know he got money right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Let's hit him with that double tap for the 2 times. So he's probably like, who the fuck's calling me from Arizona right now? My brother Robert. Hope you're doing good, bro.
Hello?
Hey, Terrell.
Hello?
Hey, could you hear me?
Yeah, can you uh, tell me the person that I'm speaking with though?
Yeah, this is Joey Bibbo. You've been speaking with Romello about that house we had in Irvington.
Okay, yeah, bro. This is like a really bad time, bro. This is a really bad time.
Oh, okay.
If
Is
you
it?
can if you can call me back in like 1 hour.
I got you. I'll give you a
One
call
hour.
in an hour because we might, if that one doesn't work, we might have some other stuff that might work for you right now.
Okay, that sounds good. That
All right.
sounds good.
Thanks, bro. We'll talk soon.
1 hour.
I got you. I got you. There we go. I wonder what he was doing. He said this is a bad time. Put in the comments what you think he was doing. Think he might have been dropping a deuce. Oh, all right. Put your comments for what you guys think he was doing right there. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Hold on. Let me pull up some of these deals. I'm going fishing right now, guys. I got my whole team dispo and shit right now. I'm about to go fishing and get some shit. Luke said feeding the geese. Hold on. I'm going fishing for a contract right now, guys. Let me see what we can come up with. Give me 2 seconds, guys. She said tomorrow afternoon. That is now.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has disconnected or is no longer in service.
Okay, let's check this number. Oh no, I did not type in the right number. That's why.
This is Ann Lee.
Hi, and this is Joey. You had spoke with one of our agents a couple days ago that you have a property you might be looking to sell in Tampa.
Yes, yes,
Okay, perfect. It's one on East Lake Ave, correct?
right.
Okay. How much are you?
I did 750,000.
750 is how much you're looking to get for it?
That's what they want, and she's not negotiable. She's very set on her price. I
What?
just talked to her this morning. Is Adam representing you? Adam called me on it, so I just wondered if he was working with you.
No, I'm not. No, no one's representing us. Are you an agent on this?
Okay. I'm having difficulty hearing you. I'm on a cell phone and I'm in my car.
Oh, okay. Are you a real estate agent on this?
I'm the broker.
You're the
I am the
broker.
broker, yeah.
So is it getting listed then, or what's the situation there?
I don't have it in MLS. My listing, I have exclusive right of sale listing agreement,
Okay.
and the owner is still working with me. But again, I just talked to her this morning, and she told me 750 is her number, and she wants cash.
Got it. Do you think as the agent it's worth it?
Now, everybody knows it's an opportunity zone, zoned RM16. You know, they know they could put a high rise in there. So, yeah, it's, you know, they're going to want to make an offer and she's not going to take it. So, you know, I've been working with this lady off and on for the last couple of years, and she just keeps going up on her price.
Yeah, because I see it was listed at 650 and then it didn't sell, and now she's going up.
That's right. That's right. You got it. You've been around real estate long enough to know what goes on in the business.
Yeah, so she's just not too serious then, it sounds like.
Well, she's serious if the money comes in, but she's not hard up to sell. No.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Do you work with a lot of investors?
and it depends on what they're looking for, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a single family, or is this a commercial or something?
Well, the one that you're calling on is probably for more commercial use, you know, multifamily. But if you're looking for commercial, there's probably a lot of commercial around.
Got it. But as it
But the
sits,
market
it's
stinks. Yeah, yeah, the market stinks right now, so it's a good time to be buying.
definitely, yeah, we're starting to get some better deals ourselves now. But as it sits, it is
Where,
commercial.
yeah, what are you looking for in the way of commercial?
I'm not looking for commercial. I typically do single. I'm just trying to figure out what this property actually is. I typically do single family and smaller multifamily
Okay,
residential. That's typically what we'll do.
okay, then okay. Well, it's fine. My son and husband were with the building company years ago, and they closed the company, but still several subdivisions in and around the Brandon area. So I understand what you need. You need to find some single family lots or an area that can be developed into multiple lots. Are you to where you can go through the county and get it, you know, cut up into lots, or do you need something that's already zoned and approved? You know, and you know, lot one, you know, 1 to 10 lots.
I like stuff that there's structures already there. So I mean, we'll buy lots too. I could definitely get land stuff done. Even if I don't take it, I work with a lot of builders. But typically anything for me, it's going to be anything that's single family, small multifamily, structure's already there. We could do a rehab on it, flip it, rehab on it, rent it. Or if the zoning's there and we could add on to it or put another house there, do subdivisions, whatever it is, as long as the money's there, we could get it done. But I typically like to stick typically to just single family lots and then the single fams and 1 to 4 units.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else like that
Okay.
right
Well,
now?
now what you're looking for is what everybody's looking for.
Absolutely.
Honestly, they're calling me all the time. Anything that they can put a little elbow grease to and make some money.
Exactly.
You know, pay it, fix it. Yeah, right. Okay.
So
The only thing I can tell you is that the market, if we're going to see a number of properties come on the market, that people need to sell because the market has tanked. So if you can get some of these when they come on the market, stay in touch is all I can tell you. Stay in touch with me because as these properties become available, people will want to get out of them because they owe money and they're down. They need cash.
okay. And question for you: do you have any buyers by chance by like Old Seminole Heights? Investors, flippers looking for a property?
Do I have any buyers that what?
Do you have any flippers that you might work with, or anybody that's looking for something to flip right now that's a heavy rehab?
Well, I have several that are on my email from this morning. That they want to do. They want to do buy something, put a coat of paint on it, flip it for some extra money.
Got it. So no one that's trying to do like a big rehab then, like a full gut renovation.
No.
Okay, understood. Well, I appreciate your time today. I don't think this would be of interest to us, but I'll definitely keep you in mind if we ever get anything like that.
Stay in touch because the market is definitely changing. Okay.
Absolutely. No, we will.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. You take care. Bye. Hello?
Yes.
Is
How
this
can I help you?
Yes, is this Mrs. Vernon? I think you had spoke with one of our agents a couple of days ago about your house in San Antonio.
In California?
Am I in California?
Did you say my house in California?
No. Your house in San Antonio on Simplicity Drive.
Yes.
You're looking to sell that right now?
Yes, I asked your colleagues to please to send me an offer via text or via email.
Okay. I mean, do you have a couple minutes that I could?
Right now, I'm on vacation. I'm on an outage.
You're where?
I'm out and about on vacation, so I don't really want to talk about business. And I told your colleagues that.
No,
Can you please
completely.
just send me?
We're not gonna. I can't just send you an offer because I want to give you a number that's actually gonna make sense. But when you get back, is there a time that I can schedule a call with you and we can just go over the whole process?
What you said you're not going to give me an offer. The what? That
I can't just email you an offer. I don't know enough about your house, and whatever I would send you, it's not gonna like. I'd probably end up not being able to perform at that number because I don't know enough about the property. But if it's something you're actually looking to sell, like I'm not here to bother you. I want to actually get you a real
Yes,
offer
I
that
am.
we can perform on. But
Okay.
if it's not a good time, I completely get it. Let's just schedule something when you do have time, and then we can go
Yeah.
through the whole process.
Yeah, and I'd appreciate that. I mean, that's pretty much what I told your colleagues. I'm out of town. I can't really do anything right now,
Okay.
and I don't want to really talk about anything really right now. So I'm having, mini vacation. So when I do get back to my home,
Okay.
is this a number that I can reach you at?
Yeah. Or is there a time if I don't hear back from you? Like what? Like when will
I
you?
don't know exactly when I'm going to get home, get situated, and get comfortable. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't give you an exact time that I'm going to be there because I'm just
Enjoying life
don't
right
know.
now.
I'm sorry?
I said enjoying life right now. It sounds like.
Yes, I'm out. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of these. When I see you, I see you. When I get home, I get home. As I don't have an exact nothing.
Understood. Would it be
So,
would it be fair if I
yeah,
circle back maybe next week at some point just to check in?
I'm sorry. One more time.
Would it be fair if I circled back next week at some time just to check in and see if you're more settled?
Yeah, Monday afternoon probably good. I'd probably be settled by then. That'd be fine.
Beautiful.
That'd be better because the weekend's coming and yeah.
No, let's do it then.
Okay,
So
but yes, I am. I am interested in selling. It belonged to my deceased husband. I do not live in San Antonio. So
okay.
I can't even tell you what the property looks like. The last time I left it in great shape. But there are such things as hoarders and all kinds of sketchy crap going on in the world. And unfortunately, the last time I went over there, that's what was going on.
So like squatters in there
tried
basically? Okay.
I ran them all off. I rented it out. The girl never paid the rent.
Oh,
It's just been one thing after the other, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore. At this point, I had been to where if they just, I didn't care. It's not worth my stress, and it's not worth all the effort that I'm gonna try to put into it or anything else. So
Completely understood.
I just want it off my plate, basically.
Well, we can definitely get this done for you. I'll circle back next Monday when you actually have some time to talk, and then
How did you find my name and number, and how do you know about the house?
So
there.
we had skip traced it. We look for data all over San Antonio because we do a lot of business there. So we had found it basically online. It probably fit the criteria because you're out of state. That's usually the type of stuff we look for. And then we had one of our virtual assistants call you. So that was the initial contact that was done. I think a couple days ago.
How did you find it? That is speeding up that's going into. I mean, how do you know?
Basically, we look for people that are either vacant home, absentee owner, meaning you live away from the house, like you don't physically live in the house yourself. And then we had one of our agents reach out to you that's overseas because that's how we find
how do
our.
You know the house is empty. How do you know that it's vacant? How do you know
all
that,
tax records.
How do you know that? I'm sorry.
It's all tax records done through like the mailing system and everything. Like if your mail isn't getting sent to the house typically, then that's usually the way that they could find out. Everything's just public record, obviously. So we do thousands and thousands and thousands of calls a day to homeowners in Texas, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston. So one of our agents probably had reached out to you, and that was how we made the initial contact. And I think you had expressed some interest in selling, so that's how me and you were on the phone. But we do actively invest a lot in San Antonio, so anything you need done, I mean, the one thing I would say is if you do end up getting home earlier or anything, just before you make a decision, sign anything with anyone, just please give me a call and I'll make sure that we can get this done.
I had actually gotten it off my plate there for a while. I was getting calls like this every single day and all kinds of offers and everything.
I got you.
I never went through with anything. I just assumed by now the bank would already take it over and be gone. I don't know.
I got you. Well,
apparently that's not happening, so I don't know what exactly is happening. Again, it belonged to my deceased husband. Him and I were living in different cities.
I went back down there to find that the whole house had been trashed. Everything had been stolen out of it.
Jeez.
People that didn't belong there were there. It was a whole racket of crap going on there, and I called the police. Of course, it was a civil matter, and I'm elder, and I have also been going through some health issues. So basically, I have not wanted to. It's one of those things I don't want to deal with.
Well, if you would let us deal with it, I'll make sure we put some money in your pocket. We'll make this super simple on you, and we'll make this like the least stressful process you've ever had to deal with. That's our goal with everyone that we work with.
All right. Well, what is your name?
My name is Joey Bibbo, Bibbo.
I'm sorry, what?
Joey Bibbo, Bibbo. I'll send you a text with my name just so you have all my info.
Excellent.
Okay, and then I'll circle back Monday afternoon. Is there a specific time that would be good?
Just early afternoon would be fine.
Okay.
And I will, if I do get home and I want to go ahead and, try to figure something out, because I can't go to San Antonio. I'm not going to San Antonio to deal with it. So however you want to figure it out, I will, if I get home early, because I think we're only Wednesday today.
Yeah.
If I get home before Friday, I will give you a call.
Yeah, please give me a call, and we'll make we can send a mobile notary out to you at closing. We'll make it so you never have to go back to that house again.
Okay, that's why I wish they would do. Just give me a number, because I'm not going to give it away. If I'm going to give it away, I'll just give it back.
Yeah. No, I just need to know a little bit more about it. We can go over everything together when you actually are in a good headspace to talk about it, and then we'll make sure that we can get this done, make it super simple on you. And I'm not going to just take the house. We'll give you a fair offer for whatever it's worth in its condition.
Okay, again, I have not been to the house in over a year. The last time I saw it, we're talking about San Antonio, Texas here. We're talking about people that don't give a hoot. And I know, since you're in this business, you know about squatters. And I don't know. I mean, I was dealing with some very shady people that were there. And I really didn't want to, I didn't know what to think, honestly.
I completely get it. We have,
like I said, I put somebody in it to rent it, even though I was, trying to get it rent. Because I was just renting it out for what house payment was, just to get the bank their money, because I'm not a thief.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she moved in, lived rent free for I don't know however long she was there. When I told her I was going back to San Antonio to have to move her out, she actually was selling the furniture that I left her in the house online. And yeah, it's just been one big mess. So again, I don't know what it looks like. I know what it potentially could go for, and that it has a lot of potential. It's in a nice neighborhood, and it's probably the least desired house in the neighborhood right now at this point.
Yeah.
But again, I can't tell you. Like I said, I went, cleaned it up, got it all, cleaned and rent ready, and rented it out. And then it's been at least 6 months since the girl moved out, so I don't know.
So it's still probably going to need a lot of work put into it, it sounds like.
Probably. Okay. But again, I'm not going to give it away. I'm looking at maybe, I want to say at least 80.
80 grand for it?
Mm.
Okay.
I know it's worth a lot more than that. But, again, I don't want to give it away. Real estate's a good thing. I should consider keeping it if I was in better health and better state of mind. But I can't drive right now because of my health. And if I could, I would take it over. But I'm not in that position to be able to. I have to depend on other people, and that's just too much.
No, I completely get that. Yeah, I mean, just depending.
I own my own house, so I'm sorry.
Just depending if those squatters are in there or not. If they're in there, we're gonna have to make sure that the price makes sense to get them out, because we're probably gonna have to either use the police to get them out, or we literally might have to pay the money to get out. Unfortunately, sometimes if the
process, I don't know how you do that.
We've done it too many times.
I know I've had real property before, and that's one of the reasons why I've kind of downsized my life, and I own the home that I live in outright. But I had some real property, and because of squatting and all that, it is. I never even heard of such a thing until I had to deal with it, and it is unbelievable how they have more rights. And I'm going to tell you right now, whoever's there, I'm sure they're getting mail and everything else. Even though when I left there, I did put to the mailman that nothing was to be delivered here other than anything with the last name Vernon. I don't know if they give a hoot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. And again, I called the police. They told me it was a civil matter, because I've been seriously thinking about calling the Bexar County DA and letting them know what I had, had to experience with people in that house that didn't belong there, that didn't even know them, and what I needed to do. But I haven't gone that far. I kind of just wake up the next day and forget about it until I started getting these calls again. So I don't know.
Well, hopefully I could be the last one you have to deal with, and we could just get this done for you, make it easy on you, and then you just don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. And I have no problem taking it with the tenants in there. The price just has to make sense for both of us, and we're not going to just take it like we'll give you a fair price. Everything just has to make sense numbers wise.
Yeah, I'm just afraid they've already taken it, which I don't know. Like, I don't know real estate. I'm not a real estate agent. I don't know anything about it. All I know is squatters have rights, and I think that's ridiculous.
I
So
think
again,
it's
if you could just send me just send me your name, number, and what have you, so I can get a hold of you. And yes, if it's possible for us to go ahead and figure this all out, I'd be glad to get it going.
David.
I'd like to end up with at least 20. I mean, because of the stress level alone, but we'll see.
20 in your pocket, basically.
No, that would be 120 in my pocket. Would be that ain't gonna happen because of the situation. I don't know what it's priced for. I want to say I really don't know. I'd have to look it all up, and I don't really care to do that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna have to be diligent and look up all this crap.
So David was your ex-husband? Your late husband? I'm
I'm-
sorry.
Uh,
So he does, like, it is still in his name. Did you guys ever, was there like a will or anything?
there was a will, but when I
Okay.
went back to the house, everything had been broken into. I could not find the will. From what I understand, the will might have been changed. Somebody forged. I'm telling you, I was dealing with some very shady people.
I got
They
you.
came and threw several $1,000s at me when I was trying to rent it and said they want, here's first. I said, I've already rented it to this lady, because I thought I could get somebody. I don't know if there's such thing as normal people, but I rented it to a lady that was a friend of my son's mother's when they were in high school.
Okay.
And I called her when I got to San Antonio. Do you know anybody that's looking for a house? Because I went down there, cleaned up the house, got it, looked to see was there. My husband had no family, anything other than my son. Where am I going with this? Anyway, I went down there to see what was going on, and everything had been taken. They stole everything out of the house. The people that were there, they were changing the locks. They were running some kind of I don't know what out of there. They came and threw a bunch of thousands at me, and I told them it wasn't about the money. I didn't need their money. I just needed to get that house rented to normal people.
Exactly.
So honestly, I don't know if they went back in there, squatted again. I could call the neighbor to see if she knows, but I don't have that number with me, so I don't know. Because I stayed in touch with the neighbor lady that lived there. She was just kind of letting me know. And I asked her why she hadn't called the police, and she said that she has to live there for the rest of her life, and she really doesn't want any, she doesn't know what kind of people she's dealing with, and I don't blame her.
No, I get that. So, I mean, you were saying 20. You were saying like 20 in your pocket after the mortgage is paid off, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
and there's not much owed on it. Huh?
If I could put 20 in your pocket and deal with everything, do you think that's something that we would be able to get done?
Plausibly, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I've got to do my homework. I got to see what it's worth. I got to see, I don't but 2025 sounds good that I can just walk away and call it a day. Yes.
Okay. And if I could get you that, is there any way we could get the process going?
Yes, that's very possible. Yes, but I'm not home right now, so I really can't do anything.
So basically, yeah. Well, I'll circle back with you Monday then when you're
If
in.
you can work on 25, that would be even better because I know in the long run I'm going to be like, damn it, 25,000 ain't nothing. I could have kept it. I could lease it out. I could lease it out for double what the mortgage is on it.
Yeah.
I just like right now. I just don't feel like I'm not in any position to do that because I'm not driving. If I could drive right now, I would.
I got you.
But I have to have surgery in my eyes, and because of that, I'm not able to. I'm not able to get around like I used to.
Understood. How are you? Are you doing okay though with everything going on health wise?
My health, no, my health is not good, and that's why I need to concentrate more on my health than I do crazy stuff like this.
No, yeah, and I tell my mom all the time, stress as well is not going to help anything when it comes to health.
Exactly. That's why I asked your colleagues not to call me. I told them the other day they called. I'm with my lover. Can you please, I will get back to you. Don't call me. I did say call me. Yeah. So, again, you can send me your information.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to look up your business. I'm going to look you up. I'm going to maybe consult my attorney, and
whatever
I don't want to have to hire my attorney to,
No, we could do this through our title company. We use Alamo Title out of San Antonio. They'll represent you as a seller, us as the buyers. They'll act as the intermediary between us. And if you need to call them and have someone vouch for us just to like know that we're real, we actually do business, we're not going to do anything harmful to you, I have no problem introducing you to our escrow officer too. That's done a lot of transactions with us.
Again, send me your information.
Yeah.
I will do my research. I will do my homework. I will consult my, you know, consult a couple people, see what they think. I personally, like I said, I don't want to deal with it. If I did go down there and have to get it rented out, I'm looking at having to ditch out some money, probably take out a home equity. I'm not in the mood for any of that. I'm really not. So
No, I got you. I'm gonna send you over.
25,000 will at least take me to Europe for a minute. Okay?
Yeah, no, I could I could definitely get you over to Europe and to take the stress of this property at least out of your hands. But
Well, what has really upset me about this house is that it belonged to my husband. All of his heirlooms, all of his a lot of heirlooms. He had a gun collection. He had a coin collection. He had a lot of athletic memorabilia collection. He had signed basketballs and baseballs and jerseys and cards, and he had a lot of stuff worth a lot of money. And when I went down there and I saw that house had been just everything had been taken out of the home, that just that was more important to me than the money on the house. I mean, really,
no, I get it.
That's something that money can't buy. And I've just been really sick about the whole ordeal and how people can do this. I do have a police report. So lately I had been thinking about calling the DA and saying, what can we do about this? Because somebody has totally taken my husband's entire life and has tried to take it over.
Yeah.
And it's only me against these goons, and yeah.
No, anything we could do to make this easy on you, I'm here for. And even if you need me to help you with anything on the DI side, I mean, I have no problem making a call for you too, like at all. It's just not fair the way people are. And there's
I
just
truly wanted the DA to look into, or somebody to look into the robbery, the theft, and all that.
Yeah.
Because I know he was probably still getting checks there, and I know they rang up his bank cards, his credit cards. I found a lot of proof and evidence that they were running rackets out of there, stealing identities, stealing cars, stealing, I don't know, drugs, prostitution, you name it. It was going on in that house, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
And little old me went down there to fight them. They had to show me they were packing. I told them we're all in Texas and we're all packing. They tried to intimidate me again. They tried to throw several thousand, I don't know, a bunch of $100 bills at me. And I said, I didn't want their money and I wasn't going to deal with them.
Yeah.
Because I knew there was, I know that they're illegal. Well, I don't know what they are. They're people that are not, they're shady. Shady.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Usually when people are squatting, they're going to be.
We're talking about San Antonio, Texas here. We're not talking about, small town USA. We're talking about San Antonio. It's a mess.
Exactly. No, trust me, I get it. We live it every single day. So I'm sorry that you
have to. They will kill you. In fact, I heard a lot of stuff that I really wish I would have heard while I was in that home and all the stuff that was going on because, again, they were trying to intimidate me. And I found a book of real estate and laws and regulations of real estate in Texas. I know they were trying to steal the house from under my husband or whatever, his estate, whatever.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I don't want to, again, I don't really feel like going back to San Antonio and dealing with people that are shady.
Exactly.
And again, I'm an elderly person. I don't, and I don't keep my mouth shut very easily. I did tell that man, I'm not afraid of the devil. I'm not afraid of you. And the fact that you're packing doesn't scare me.
Good.
They left the house and shot 3 gunshots in the air, I guess, kind of like a warning is what I felt like it was.
Jesus.
And I just kind of said, okay, I just cleaned up the house and got out of there, left it in somebody's hands. She turned out to be just as much of a user and abuser as these other goons.
No, I got
anyway,
you.
Nice talking to you. Go ahead and send me your information. Like I said, when I get home, I will look it all up. I will, do my homework, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and then if I don't hear from you, I'll just circle back Monday in the afternoon, as we said.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take care, Mrs. Vernon.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I tried to go for the close there because, I'm going to shoot every shot I fucking got, guys. But that is going to be a juicy fucking deal. There is every layer of motivation on that one. God damn it. That was an SVA lead, by the way, guys. So not every lead's going to be perfect when you guys are dealing with any cold calling company, but there's going to be some fucking fire ones in there. And that one is one of them. That one's hot. I'm probably going to offer 65 grand, which would put basically 20 grand into her pocket, 21,000. And then we'll probably be able to get that shit done. Probably sell it for 80. ARV is around like 160 to 180. It's looking like there could be some juice in that one. Good afternoon. My name is Joey. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sending her a text. Here we go. That lady told Jose that she was making love to her lover last time that they spoke. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 1 p.m. Let's get it. Monday, 1 p.m. Boom. Let's get it. Let me know if anybody has any questions on that call or anything.
Please leave your message for. Please leave.
Let me go back really quick to sleep on my notes. All right, cool. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is this Mr. Brewer?
See?
You had spoke with one of our agents a couple of days ago about a house you guys might be looking to sell in Dallas.
I think it's confusion. I'm looking to buy it.
You guys are looking to buy a house in Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh,
27 on that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. So you guys aren't the owners of the house.
No, we're an interested party buying 3 to 5 properties. We're trying to get on our portfolio.
God, are you guys wholesalers or investors?
Investors.
Okay, what are you guys looking for?
Single family homes.
Would you guys do condos?
Yeah, if you have any.
Yeah, we got one in Dallas right now.
Oh, perfect. Maybe we could do like a swap.
Say it again?
We could do a swap if you want a single family homes for it.
What do you mean? You guys have single families that you're selling?
Yeah, because we're investors. We buy and sell all the time.
Okay, well, what are you guys selling?
Like, do you want addresses or what?
Yeah, like are these ones like you guys own or these are ones you guys are just have under contract?
We own.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, let me see some of the addresses. I'll share the ones that we have and let's see what we could do.
Perfect. I'll have my associate send them over.
Okay, how long have you guys been doing this for?
All right. 12 years.
12 years, awesome. Okay, and what do you guys typically do? Do you guys flip, hold?
We just hold.
Okay, understood. And then but you're just holding like singles typically? You're not doing any multi stuff?
We're trying to branch into it, but we've had a good run with the single families.
Got you. Okay, and is it typically cash or you guys are doing like hard money and then refining out? Do you hear me? This guy sounds like a wholesaler. Hey, you still there? I don't know what the fuck's going on with this guy. Hey, could you hear me? Hello? Guys, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but my flags are flying right now. I'll have to dig deeper here. Anytime someone says we're looking to buy 3 to 5 properties, they're a wholesaler. Are you still there? We're just gonna. I don't know what the fuck's go with this guy. He's buying a dialer. Hello? It's answering. Yeah, fuck this guy. We're looking to buy 3 to 5 properties for our portfolio. It's a nice script. Said we could swap properties too. I
forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hello.
Hey, Nick.
Yes.
Hey, this is Joey. You had spoke with one of our agents the other day about a property you might be looking to sell in Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
It's the one on Fish Eagle Drive.
It is.
Okay, perfect. How much are you looking to get for that one?
As close to 440 as possible,
Close to 440 as possible. Okay.
but we're open to offers.
Okay. And if I could get you a number that made sense, would you be ready to start the process right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And is it just you on the deed, or is there anyone else that's on the deed that has to be here for this call?
It's the wife and I.
The wife and you?
Mhm.
Okay, is she around by chance?
She's with the baby.
Okay, but like home right now with you, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So just a little bit about my process. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about the property, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. As long as that offer makes sense for you, I'm going to send you over a purchase agreement that we'll both go over together. And then, as long as everything's good in the agreement, we'll both sign it, send it over to a title company that'll obviously keep you guys represented as the sellers and us as the buyers. And then we'll just pick a closing date you're choosing to receive the money. And that'll come with the wire transfer certified check. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect. Okay.
So the offer will be on this phone call?
Yes.
So we won't get another phone call in a couple hours or in a couple days?
Well, those are multiple points.
Hopefully, I could be the last phone call that you guys have to deal with on this property.
Okay.
Look, as long as the numbers make sense for both of us, we could definitely get this done for you guys. But how's the condition of the property? Like, how's like the foundation and structure of it?
We haven't had any problems. We're the original.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
We are the original owners. We haven't had any problems.
Okay.
No foundation issues. We just replaced the roof 3 months ago. We did new paint, new carpet throughout. There's all the things because we just moved back into it.
Okay.
So we have done what last year January? Okay, so.
And you said you guys just redid the carpets as well?
Yeah, carpet and paint.
Carpet and paint. And when was this house built? This is a '05, so like all mechanicals are obviously good. Never had any issues with like electrical, plumbing, HVAC.
No, we have done the HVAC service. If I had the money, I would. If I had the money, I would put a new HVAC in just because there's more energy efficient things out there now.
Okay.
But everything works. Everything is functional. It's just, it's just modern, more technology out now. Everything's smart homes and all that stuff.
Oh no, I get it. Okay. And then is there any work we would really have to do then? Because I know you guys said you did the floors and paint. Are the kitchen and bathrooms, are they still like the 2005 originals?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so that's some.
The cabinets are excellent. Minus the base, the toe kick on the cabinet on the floor.
Okay. Wait, what is it that needs to get done?
The toe kick, the trim on the bottom.
Okay.
That's worn, but the because we had a tile floor put in about 10 years ago. So the kitchen and the master bathroom have tile, ceramic porcelain tile.
Okay.
But the main bathroom is the original vinyl.
Main bathroom's original final. Okay. Okay, so everything, like, it sounds like really, if we did want to do anything, it would maybe just be update the kitchens and bathrooms, just bring them up to like 2024.
Yeah.
Just one day, it could be updated.
Yeah, because we haven't, like I said, we bought it. We rented it after we bought it,
Okay.
and we just moved back into it. So that's why we painted it and did the flooring and stuff.
Okay, and I see you guys had tried to sell it prior around 460, then it dropped to like around 439 at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened when it was listed?
We weren't sure of which way we're gonna go. We were trying to purchase a new property,
Okay.
and we just decided to stay here and focus on trying to pay off our debt. Yeah.
Gotcha. And were you guys getting offers anywhere near asking, or were people kind of coming a little bit lower?
They came in a little bit lower, but we got verbals, but no actual full falls.
Okay, like no one that was actually really serious.
Right. Yeah. Sounded good though.
It always sounds good, but it's when it comes down to actually getting it closed, that's when the issues come in, obviously. Understood. Okay. And where are you guys getting the 440 from? Is that you've seen other houses sell like that, or that's just kind of what you guys want to get?
That's what we want to get. There's some that's listed in the community in the 460s, 420s.
Okay.
You know. And then the new homes that they're building are in the 650s. So we feel like 440 is, right, or at least right for us. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, the reason I'm asking is obviously I'm not sure if you guys have looked on Zillow. This estimate they're saying is like 363, 700. And usually they're just taking the data from, like, they have an algorithm that they use, so they're just taking the data from everything that's actually sold in the area that's same square footage, similar beds and baths, and that's usually how they're getting their numbers. So typically that is usually where retail is gonna not always be there. If there's comps that sold higher, that will help you guys. But typically that's gonna be the average of what these things should be selling for if they were listed on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is some wiggle room, I guess, on the price if we could get you guys an offer that made sense?
It is. There's definitely a lot of wiggle room.
Okay.
In there.
Understood. And what's the reason that you guys are looking to sell this in the first place?
Our other house is paid off, so we're just trying to get away from debt.
Got it. Like meaning like just not having to pay the taxes on it anymore?
We don't pay taxes. So
You guys you guys
I'm
don't pay
sorry?
any property taxes or anything?
No, we just paid them last month. It was like $200, so we don't pay the regular property tax.
Got it. Why is that? That's extremely low. If you don't mind me asking.
We're disabled vets.
Oh, okay. Understood. And then you guys had bought this with the VA loan, it looks like?
Yes.
Got it. So do you already have a plan of where you guys are trying to go?
Like I said, our first house is paid off.
Oh, so this is your second house already.
Yeah.
Got it. So you just want to take the debt off this house because your first house. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that this house was already paid off. Okay, that makes more sense. So you guys are just trying to get the debt off of this house so that you're fully debt free, and then just you guys are going to go back into the first house.
Yes.
Okay.
We can take our baby and travel.
Got it. How old's the baby?
2 months. We just had her.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Okay, where are you guys thinking of traveling to?
Wherever. We bought an RV 2 weeks before my wife retired.
Okay.
And so we sat down all this year, or all that. Was this all late last year, this year, because we were pregnant.
Okay.
And just got her shots and we're ready to get back on the road and start flying. So we just came back from Hawaii and she did excellent on the flight. So
one of my partners, Junior's from Hawaii. I've never been there yet, but I need to get out there soon.
Yeah, we just sold that house this month in July.
That was in Hawaii. You guys had a place?
Yeah, we had a place in Pokai Bay, across the street from Pokai Bay Beach.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we loved it. It was bittersweet.
I can only imagine.
I was telling my wife we did it backwards. That's why we should have sold Jacksonville and stayed in Hawaii.
That's what I would have done if I were you guys.
If you were married.
Oh, I hear that. And I am not yet, but yeah. And then are you guys, so basically you guys got the trailer, so you're gonna just be kind of traveling around the United States, it sounds like?
Yeah, for the most part. We're gonna take some trips abroad and we're gonna be overseas for a couple of months.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do not a backpack, but a backpack through Europe because we still got friends over there and stuff like that. And once you get there, it's easy to move about. And then my sister is in Singapore, so.
Oh wow. Okay, I have a cousin out in Singapore. I heard it is amazing lifestyle out there. You just have to. They're just very strict with some of the laws out there.
Well, I would say they're not American. They don't care about your money. They enforce it.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, that's very true. And are you guys both doing good? Because I know you said you guys are both disabled.
Both are vets. She retired in 2022. I retired in 2019.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for your service, the two of you.
Thank you.
What are you guys are good health wise though? Because I know you said disabled.
We got our aches and pains here and there. We got some health issues, but we're not blowing up or blowing to pieces. But
Okay.
there's some things that underneath the skin could use some tune up and work.
I hear that. One of my friends was a Marine, and when he was in they were doing parachute training. I know his parachute didn't deploy one of the times, or like it half deployed something. And he like basically broke both of his legs, and he's disabled vet now too. And he's good though. He's good, thank God. But it's so crazy what could happen.
He's good on the outside. On the inside,
Exactly.
Our knees are beat up, and
No, I could
our mind is good for the most part.
definitely. Wait, did you guys like serve overseas or anything?
Oh yeah. We met in Japan.
Oh wow.
We did one. That's how we got to Jacksonville. We were stationed there in 2004, and after that, all of our other tours have been. Well, we did San Diego, but most of our tours has been off the continent.
Got it. That's amazing.
Yeah. So now we're just looking to. We decided we didn't want to work. We figured we'd sell all our properties, and our first house is small. We considered selling it, but it's paid off. So we'll just make it work.
No, completely understood. So that one you guys are gonna keep, and then this one you just want to sell, get this paid off, get some money in your guys' pockets, and you guys will be happy.
Yeah, because the other one it's fire damage, had fire 2015, and investors are just trying to offer us land value.
Which one's that?
That's our first house.
Okay, but that one you guys are just gonna take the money from this and fix that up.
Yeah, while we're traveling, we're just gonna have it renovated while we're traveling.
No, that's the way to do it. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, well, give me about a minute, and then actually, I'm sorry. What time frame are you guys looking to do this in?
We can do it now. We just need
Time to get out, obviously. Like, I guess would like 30 to 60 days, 60 to 90 days, something like that be reasonable?
We're shooting for 30 days. So
Okay.
that all depends on moving companies, storage facilities, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I hate moving.
No, I do too. I've done it like 3 times in the last like what 3-4 years. It is a pain in the ass. Pardon my French.
We're used to moving every 2 to 3 years, but the military moves us.
Got you. Now it's on you guys.
We moved on our own 3 times being active duty. And I was like, I would never do that again if I can afford it.
Yeah.
So depending on the it's kind of like we can close now and ask for a few days to, get things packed up and moved out.
Yeah, I mean, we could. It's all going to depend on the price, obviously, but typically, like, as long as we get it at the right price and we'll take it fully as is, we could do it all cash, make it like 30, 60 days max to actually get you guys your money. And then if that doesn't work, if that number doesn't work, because that will be obviously a little bit lower, because if we're going to do it, we got to make something on it. I might be able to give you guys another option as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Just give me, as I said, I would get you guys an offer by the end of this call. So just give me about a minute or two. Let me just run my numbers and just talk to my partner, and I'll tell you exactly where we could be with an offer.
All right.
Okay. Just bear with me, please. All right, guys. Everything out here is selling around 340 to 360. They do have a nice house, but even some of these 360s are.
I can't believe it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we just had a date till noon, 11 o'clock noon. That's when she woke up. I used to have a little bit earlier than that.
They tried selling it last year
11 o'clock when she woke up.
for
Because I
$439.
had showered and everything. My
Watch that butt.
Oh, they're gonna run now. The girls come.
What's the relay?
Off-road.
What happened?
Somebody jumped the gun. She fine.
I'm watching the
Damn.
Olympics right now.
Hey, shove her booty like that. That chick is fine. They be so focused.
Where'd she get a booty like that?
Wait, who did this?
I fucking love my life, guys.
So, but she didn't move.
Sign me up for
Oh,
this
she
fucking
didn't
shit
come
every
off
day
the
for the rest of my
line.
life. I'll be happy.
Yeah. But if they come off the block, you get disqualified. The British. Not her. The British in general. I'm sorry, we're talking too much. Oh.
Okay, their exact house in their HOA sold for $380. Same year build.
She's Hispanic. Is she mixed?
So $380.
But what messes them up after that, then they be afraid to start. I didn't know that. Once they call set, they can't move.
You guys still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's an HOA there as well, right?
It is.
Okay, what's the HOA fee there?
$430 a year.
Okay, and what do they take care of?
The pool, the tennis courts, the basketball courts, the entrances,
Okay.
common areas, I guess they call them.
Landscaping too?
Yeah.
Okay,
But not our yard, like the community landscaping.
got it. Okay, and then is there anything that they have restrictions on? Like, are there any rental restrictions there? Any selling
No, 'cause like I said-
restrictions?
No, because like I said, this house was a rental for like 10 years, 10, 15 years.
Okay, and how much could you guys typically get out of the rentals there?
We were clearing about $1,000, but now the market's kind of went up a little bit more. Of course, the insurances have went up, so that eats into the profit.
God, how much you guys doing on insurance right now? Because I know Florida, they've gone up a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, because ours escrowed in with our mortgage.
Okay, understood. So just
Looks like a $200 increase.
$200 increase. Okay. Oh,
Man, she got the shit out of them. America's, yeah.
you guys watching the Olympics?
I'm sorry, we're watching the Olympics.
I know they got my wrestling starting tomorrow for freestyle, so I'm gonna be watching that.
Yeah.
But what's it called? So just looking at the numbers, there's a house that somebody just bought for $360. Basically, it was a little bit bigger. It was a 2,600 square foot Les Beds and Baths was like a 4-2 right down the street in your HOA and everything. They're trying to. It was decently fixed up. It was a 2005 build. They're trying to flip it right now. They have it listed. They first put it up at 450. Now they have it down to 410, and it's still sitting right now. And that one's bigger, right? Like yours is obviously 20, 21, 2200 square feet. Theirs is like 2600 square feet. So I'm thinking if we were going to do the exact same thing, we'd probably only get like I want to say 380 on the back end. If it was fully if we like had the kitchen updated and bathrooms updated because that's probably they were probably just trying to do a quick little cosmetic update and then sell it on the back end.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing if we're going to do it all cash, like honestly, I'd probably have to be like high 2s, low 3s, probably like honestly like 280 to like 300K to get this done, put everything in there and then make the profit we'd have to make to get the 380 on the back end because that's where I'd see this moving.
Well, I appreciate the offer. Thanks for actually giving it to us.
Say it again.
I said I appreciate the offer, but you know, and I thank you for actually giving us an offer. Most of them say, "Yeah, we'll give you an offer," and then they gotta wait for acquisition and.
No, I'm. We this is all I do for a living. Like I know my numbers. If I'm telling you a number, it's gonna be accurate. And that if we're gonna do it straight cash, that's where we'd have to be. I mean, is that something you guys would even consider?
No, because honestly, 380, 385 is where we'd have to be in order for it to make sense, you know, for us.
Got it. Even if we were paying like realtor commissions, I mean, there were no commissions with us. I mean, and then we were gonna cover all the closing costs, so you guys would just get whatever net to you minus that mortgage.
I was going to say it might be. We're trying to say it's really as close to 385 as possible. Because once we pay the mortgage off, to me, it doesn't really make sense for us to sell it to make $100,000.
Got it. Yeah, because I know the
I-
mortgage is somewhere around like 157 now. So I guess you'd got to be what like 120, 130 there.
What's 120, 30?
Like that would be net to you guys after that mortgage.
Yeah, see, that's, I mean, yeah, so we're trying to be at 380, 385.
Okay. Understood. And I mean, even if there were no like that's like net in your pocket, right? Because like just looking at the numbers, if you guys were gonna list it with an agent right now, again, obviously last year you guys tried to do it, it didn't sell around that 430, 440 mark. Now there's this one that's sitting at the 410. They just fully fixed it up. So if that doesn't move, that ends up going for 400 to 390, and then that one's bigger than yours. That one, if you guys go to list yours at 380 right now, it's on like just with unless that kitchen was fully updated and bathrooms, it probably wouldn't even move with the realtor listing it at the 380. So
Right.
if we could take it fully as is, I mean, is there any better you guys would be willing to take?
360 would probably be the absolute lowest.
Okay.
Our target was 380.
Understood.
Which is why I said that. Yeah, 450 is a generic number. Trying to see how close to that we can get. Because we want to pay off the RV. You know, we got to satisfy the mortgage, and we want to pay off our RV or get as close to paying that out. And then it's like the house paid off, the RV's paid off, and then we got a little bit of money to do the renovation.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Because the one going for 410, you guys are gonna have to compete with, and then the one going for 375, that one's a single story, so we can't really use it as a comp, but it is in the same community and it is same size as yours, and it's right on the lake.
Yeah. So I mean, if we go on, we'll probably go on at 385 or 390. But we wouldn't be able to, you know, cover closing costs and all that kind of stuff here with another buyer because we're going to have to pay. We're also going to have to pay property gain tax.
Yeah.
So,
No, understood. I mean, I'm just looking at the numbers. Like, I think if you guys threw it up at like 375 with an agent, you're gonna have to pay all the closing costs, all the commissions, and hope that it would go at that number. There is a one that's listed at the 375 that's probably similar condition to you. Let me see how long this has actually been sitting up at. It's been up for 81 days. So we know that one's kind of overpriced. And then it might just end up sitting again. So if it's something you guys actually want to do, I mean, we have another option I could give you that I could probably get you more than the 280 to 300. It just probably would take about 60, 90 days to get it closed if that's something you guys would be open to.
And what is that?
So basically, we call it the equity protection program. So we have investor partners and realtor partners that we work with, where we would basically expose it to the open market, throw it up on the market ourselves, basically. Anything that ended up needing to get done for somebody to get a mortgage, which honestly most things shouldn't come up at this point because the 2005 build, we would take it out of our pocket. We would cover all the commissions that would be involved with the sale, all the closing costs. So you guys would just get a net number in your pocket. But for us to get that done, we'd probably still be coming in somewhere above 300, probably like 315, maybe 320. And then that would be net, obviously, minus that mortgage.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Okay. I guess how much is there any closer you could come to that number if we did it that way?
Like I said, I think 360 would have to be our absolute bottom.
Okay. And
Yeah, because like I said, we still have to satisfy the first mortgage and pay property gains.
okay. If there was like, I guess is money, you guys need money in your pocket now. Like it's not something where if we could give it to you over time, you didn't have to worry about the property gains taxes and could come up to your numbers. Is that something that would make sense, or is it you do need more money down now at this point?
We're more so just looking just to walk away. You know, we don't want to deal with kind of lingering and stuff like that.
Okay, because we could like the other option we could do, it's like if you guys don't have the immediate need for the money right now, is we could take over the debt and then get you the 360 or maybe even a little bit more, and then just give it to you over time if that's something you guys would be open to.
And like over how much time?
Um,
Like how would that work?
so basically, we own the house. It gets deeded into our name. We would take over the existing payments on the mortgage because looking at the mortgage, I like the interest rate on it, and I would probably just throw. I mean, I gotta be straight up with you guys so you know what we're doing. But I do like the interest rate on it, so it's something we would take that over, take the payments over on that, and then we would just make the rest to you guys in payments over time. Typically, I would like it to be as long of time as we can, just so that while we're carrying the note, we could just rent it out to an end buyer or rent it out to a tenant, just like you guys were doing, and earn the cash flow in between. And then it would just kind of go like that. So you guys don't have to deal with the house anymore. You don't have to deal with anything other than just getting the monthly payments. And then we would just make it to you at closing the day that we basically closed out on this. And we cover everything, like closing costs. There's no commissions with that, obviously, because we're not listing it. And that would be another way for us to get this done for you and get you guys more money in your pocket, obviously.
But what would be the time charge year?
As far as years, I mean, typically I would start at 360 months. So it'd be for the next 30 years if that's something you guys would be open to.
No, no, because I want to get my VA back.
Meaning like you want to be able to buy another house with your VA.
Yeah.
So we have worked with veterans in the past. We do a lot of business in San Antonio, Texas too, where one of the military bases is. And there's a lot of times it all depends on where you guys would want to be purchasing next. Like if you're planning on staying in Florida, then it probably wouldn't make sense. But if long term you guys aren't trying to purchase anything else in Florida, there is a way where you could use your VA again with this one still in place. Because we've literally done this with other VAs in the past.
Well, I'd like to go back to San Diego. That Hawaii we would absolutely love, and I think San Diego would probably be our second place.
Okay.
Jacksonville's having to be a default because this was our first house.
No, I got you.
The cost of living compared to Hawaii and San Diego,
A lot cheaper.
Well, it used to be.
No, I tell everyone from where I'm from in New Jersey started coming down there. Now prices are going up.
So the interest rate, as you see, is 2.25%. We're not going to get that anywhere.
No, definitely not. But you still would be able to use the VA loan at least. Obviously, if you whether you sell this right now outright or someone like us takes over the payments, as long as you guys are moving out of state, you still would be able to purchase another property, because that we've literally
Right.
done it for other.
Right.
Typically, it's in a situation where someone gets orders due in another area, like they just moved to Texas, bought their house in Texas or Florida, and now they got to go. They got to get shipped out somewhere else, and they have to buy a house in that other area. Just bought the house, no equity, and that's usually when we could do it like that. But for you, because there is a lot of equity, you still would be able to purchase somewhere with another VA loan, and we would just be doing it where we would be making the rest of your equity and payments over time. Then you don't got to worry about the taxes, and you still would be getting more money than if you listed with the realtor right now. Because if you guys listed with the realtor, just being straight up, you're not getting 360 in your pocket right now.
Right. Well, I mean, but we'll be done with it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to, if I'm going to sell it, I just want to cut ties. We've had 5 homes in the past.
Okay.
And it was great renting them, but all the money that we made renting this house out, when we came back, we had to replace the roof. That was 30 grand. The carpet and paint was another 10, 15 grand.
Yeah.
So it was like all the money we made went right back to the house. So I'd just rather cut ties and move forward.
Well, you guys would be literally selling it to us. Like, you're no longer the owners anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the absolute, everyone asks what's the worst case with this. The absolute worst case is I've rented it out for the last couple of years, or the next couple of years, we paid down more on your mortgage. We end up missing a payment or two. You end up taking the house back, but typically because I'm investing in it, it's going to be in a better condition than we bought it in, and you're going to take it back with less debt on it and all the money I paid to you. So I don't want that to happen. So I would never miss a payment because I'm not trying to just pay for things and get foreclosed on myself. But that is the absolute worst case scenario that would happen with a situation like this. So you literally are selling the house to us.
Mhm. Yeah, I get that, but on this side, I would like to just have my whole entitlement back.
Got it. Okay.
Because I know that we can do it. We've done it before. But
Gotcha.
they always factor in what else do you have on a VA.
You mean in terms of like your DTI?
DTI, and it taps it, even though they don't take 100% of the rents and stuff, or I think they take 70%, or they count 70%, and then we'd have to show that it's been rented out for 2 years.
You mean this house?
Yeah, that's the problem we ran into when we were trying to make our last purchase. It became more of a headache than more of a solution.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. You guys aren't renting it to us; like, we're owning it. You guys are becoming the bank now on it, and then.
But it's not like it's an assumed mortgage.
Yeah, we're just not literally
So
assuming the
it's
mortgage. Like, it's not going into our name because I'm not a vet. So it would still stay in your name. We set it up through a debt servicing company. And then that's how it doesn't affect your DTI, because they see the mortgage is getting paid every single month, no problems. And then we have mortgage companies too that work with the VA that would be able to get you guys that other mortgage as a VA loan.
Yeah, I think if we would do something like that, like can close like completely within 6 months, might be considered.
Like, close out on your mortgage within 6 months, you're saying?
Yeah.
Got it.
Probably be more inclined to say yes, but I know that I personally don't want it over our head for you know what I'm saying, like I don't want any ties to it if we sell it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, understood. I mean, if you guys do just want to be fully done with it, if you'd consider something around the 315 to 320 range, I think that's like the absolute best we could do. But anyone else that's gonna be purchasing it, or even if you guys list it, it's probably gonna go somewhere around that in your guys' pocket anyways.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and figure it out the hard way. I know that sounds crazy. Okay, so like most owners, everybody got hope. So
No, absolutely.
But if we can get 360, as close to 360, 365 as possible. 380 was our target number. But if that's not what the market's doing at the moment, then that's not what it's doing at the moment.
Yeah. No, if that other one like wasn't sitting for so long and there wasn't one that was literally listed at 375 and I could get you the 360, trust me, I'd be there already. We'd be signing paperwork right now. But it's just the market, like it's literally the data versus me and you at this point. Like I'm trying to
Oh,
see
yeah,
what
no. I get it. You going by what you see, and we're going by what we feel.
exactly. No,
I get it, but for us, same thing. You're going by what numbers make sense to you, and we're trying to go by what numbers make sense to us. Thank God we're not in a position where we have to sell.
no, exactly. Absolutely.
That's the biggest caveat for us. So we thank God that we're supposed to be in that position where we something we want.
No, definitely. No, I completely feel that. But yeah, if anything, I mean, would it make sense to circle back maybe in a couple weeks and just kind of see where your guys' heads at by then?
Like I said, if I know that we're not gonna go below 360.
Okay.
Unless something shit just hit the market and it's like 2005, 2008. I mean,
I'm praying it isn't like that. I know the stock market's been shitting the bed this whole week for the last couple of days. I'm praying it changes and goes back up, and I know they should be lowering interest rates, so I'm hopeful right now. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I could circle back in a couple of weeks to see where your guys' heads at with everything and see what we could do.
all right, I appreciate it.
Okay, no, I appreciate your time today, Nick.
Hey, thank you. You said what was it? It was Jacob.
Joey Bibbo.
Joey, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother.
Joey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate your time today, brother. God bless you and take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right, cool. You see, I'm trying to get the novation there. Isn't it creative? Because it is a secondary house, so that would be a good situation. But sometimes it is what it is. Nico, I do deals nationwide, bro. I have not closed a deal in Kansas, but I will take a fucking look at it. Send that shit over, bro. You know I got you. But no, I have not done any deals in Kansas. No, I ain't gonna lie here either. Nick, let's set a follow up for him in like a month, maybe 3 weeks. All right, cool. Let me make this guy a follow up. Yeah, Nico, hit me up or we'll get on a call when I'm done with this live. I'm probably actually going to get off here in another couple minutes because I got my community call at 3, doing some comping today. But send me the details and I'll see what we could do with it. Because we do have investor lift. We could try that. And if not, I got a couple different ways we could try to move that shit, bro. As long as the numbers are there, let's fucking roll it. Guys, I do got to get out of here because I just looked at the time. It's already 2:20 and I got to go make lunch before we got this call. But anybody has any questions, hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs. We did just launch the brand new community on Monday. Today's our second call. We're doing it at 3 Central Time. We're going to be going over how to comp properties, underwriting deals. So if anybody wants to join, hit me up. I will be giving you guys a free consultation if you do end up joining. I'm just going over your business, breaking it down, and seeing if there's anything I can do to help you guys. So come through. Let's get some fucking deals done together, learn together, grow together. But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys with a quick soapbox. If you guys are doing this business and your energy is not there on a daily basis, fix it. I don't give a fuck how hard it feels like shit's getting. I don't care how broke you get, where your mindset's at. Figure out a way to actually fix it, and we will fucking make sure that you are successful because energy is fucking money. And if you guys don't have the right energy and you're not feeling good, you're not sounding good, you're never going to get fucking anybody on the phones that wants to deal with you. It's like the law of attraction. If I'm just sitting there like a bitch and I'm just sitting there negative, like, oh, my life sucks, then like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna fucking get anybody on the phone that needs my help that's gonna want to take my help because I just sound so shitty. So if you guys can keep a positive attitude no matter how bad this shit fucking gets, you're going to start winning so much more. So make sure you guys just put a smile on your face, figure out a way to channel your energy, and just make sure you guys are making every single call count, and you guys are going to be so much more successful. I promise y'all. I will see you guys here tomorrow. You guys go have a good rest of your day. Peace the fuck out, y'all.